So I bought this bike back in November of 2018. It is now August of 2019. And I have probably just slightly over 2,000 miles. You can check out my Strava, I'll leave it in the description box. This is the Specialized Diverge, the base model. I think it's an E5, something like that. It's designed to kind of be like a gravel adventure bike. You could do some touring on it. And I swapped out the original tires and put some bigger ones on with some little knobbies. And bigger size, like I said, these are 38s, and I put these on for the Skull gravel race down in Harney County, Oregon, Burns in particular. Thought I was getting stung by a bee. I wasn't. And I did the 60 down there on this, and it did pretty good. I would definitely put some, I think it's probably fit 40s on this, maybe 42s, I don't know, I might be pushing it. You can see there's still a little bit clearance left. And then I would definitely go tubeless. I'd put tubeless because you could run lower tire pressure, and that would just really help in the thick gravel and sand and rocks and all that stuff just roll better. So I've done some gravel kind of adventure rides, races on it. Also, when it had the original kind of slick tires on it, I did a few crit races and it did fine. It was, more than anything, it's like your level of fitness is going to determine how quick or how long, or a combination of the two, you could ride a bicycle. But I've just had so much fun on this bike, like where I rode to. Now I rode from my house about 10.5 miles to get here. I averaged, even with probably close to a mile section of gravel where I had to slow down a good bit, I averaged moderate to slightly above moderate pace, about 18. And this is just with my fitness coming back up. So you're able to carry a good amount of speed, and then also have that versatility with the bigger tires, the disc brakes, the more relaxed geometry than a standard road bike would have. And then I also put in some fucking pedals. These are some iteration of Shimano, and then got the mountain bike shoes, which I really like. You can walk on them a bit if you need to. And just a couple of bottles, that for when I have to go on the road. Most of this ride is on a protected bike path, which is pretty sweet. It's nice not having to deal with cars all the time. So Little Peak top tube bag holds a couple of, bars or a little bag of snacks in there if you're going on a long ride. So right now I have some food in there, my tire levers, a multi-tool, a couple of bucks in case I have to stop somewhere and get some, extra water or more food or something. Headlight for night. I've had this particular light a couple of years. Actually, it's rechargeable. It's pretty bright, and if you have it on the low setting or flashing, it will last, quite a few hours. Yeah, so in summation, 2,000 plus miles in on the Diverge. Super glad I bought this bike. Like, I've went on like 50 well, road rides on this, 60-mile gravel races, a little bit of commuting for work earlier in the year when I didn't have the new pedals or these tires on it. I would do even better now commuting. I'd feel more confident with this setup, honestly. Just more versatile, especially in the wet, or if it gets, you know, a little muddy or gravelly, what have you. So versatile bike. Was, I think, a little over $1,000 US back in November of 2018, so I'm assuming it's probably still close to that amount, and I'm sure you could find some ones in pretty good condition, you know, online on Craigslist or other bike selling websites. Thing I wish was a little bit better, maybe some stronger front brakes, at least if you're going to be doing a lot of kind of gravel adventure type stuff. But obviously for road or, you know, light gravel or light adventure, those are plenty. But when it gets like super steep, there's this one pedestrian path bikes aren't supposed to go on it that's pretty close to where I live, and I noticed I definitely wish I had a little bit more bite on those at certain points. But besides that, like, I've had to get the shifter adjusted once from the shop that I bought it from. It just started skipping out actually during that gravel race. About halfway in, it would every time I pedal, maybe every 3 or 4 pedal strokes, maybe 5, something like that, it would start wanting to skip out of gear, and I had to ride this the 30 miles or so of that race with the bike acting like that. So definitely want to go back and do that race again next year. Hopefully be able to go with the family this time. That'd be even better. Yeah, so if you want to just get outside from your door, go find some, you know, some logging roads to ride on, some fire roads, or you want to go ride on the road somewhere. If you want to race, you can even, you know, do that. Obviously, it's not an ideal crit race bike, but, you know, if that's all you got, you can do a lot with it. So, yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts of the Specialized Diverge. What year, what model do you have? Have you changed out anything? What upgrades, if any, have you made? And what would be your next thing you would maybe change or add on this setup? So yeah, those are the Tracer Pro tires. I'm running the pressure pretty high on this particular ride just because it's mostly road and I want that nice kind of rolling resistance. Don't want a lot of play in the tires. You don't really need it. You know, you're not hopping over rocks or roots or you know, deep or soft gravel. Just a tiny part of this trail is that, so might as well set it up for the road. Yeah, sorry, I could keep going on and just, yeah, gonna turn the camera off and go ride this somewhere. Peace. Subscribe for more content if you're into that. Much love.